jeez. This show would have been a lot better if Sabine and Ezra weren't in it. Darth Zane. Great seeing Anakin, then a whole bunch of meh. I stayed up till 3:40 a.m. for this shite, 4 to 10. I think you forgot 3PO and Anakin. We got 20 minutes of that turtle BS and 2 seconds of Balin fighting Ahsoka. Well, that was underwhelming, says Prophet of the 8th Legion. Why the F would Ezra not use his lightsaber? Imagine doing a filler for the penultimate episode. Yeah, you have the attention span of a vegetable. Well, vegetables are very healthy for you. Now, that felt like a Disney Star Wars episode. Yeah, it did. 2 out of 10, disappointed we didn't get a Rey cameo. Ezra was completely out of character. So was Balin's plan always to abandon Shin? Chill guys are setting up for the finale. Well, episode 1 set up for the finale. I just feel like this was like, what happened? Ezra is what Disney sequel Luke should have been. Yeah, I'm perplexed because something and nothing happened at the same time in this episode. Ezra being a Kung Fu Jedi doesn't work for me, in my opinion. Ezra, the Force is my ally. 2 seconds later, blaster. I'm content but disappointed that this is the last episode before the finale. It felt like an episode that happened simply because it had to. Very forced, no pun intended. Why do the turtle guys remind me of the Gelfings from the Dark Crystal? Load this episode poorly written, unfortunately. Hopefully who directed this one? Doesn't get me excited for the finale, and what the heck with Balin? They should have had Leia at the hearing. Yeah, or at least, you know, a hologram. Ezra Force farts. I thought this episode was awesome and super action-packed. Love the vids, but I think you don't like it because your predictions were incorrect. No. Episode good, not great. 3PO and nod to Leia's obvious influence, plus Ahsoka Anakin Holo made it better. Theory, where is Balin's path going? I don't know, man. Return of the plot hole, revenge of KK. I went into this not hyped for Hera. Hera was the best part. I think I know why. The reason that this was boring is because Sabine didn't tell Ezra the urgency of the situation and decided to spend time with the turtles instead. Very weird. And of course, they're not going to mention to Ezra that Sabine pulled a Star-Lord and risked the galaxy over her not boyfriend brother. All about wasting time. He was actually talking to us, the audience. This episode was like the Separatist episode on Mando Season 3, but even more boring. I don't know what to expect for the finale. Yeah, me neither. Maybe they should finish the story and episode 8 is where it's at, but like they had to do something for 7. Why does Disney not like legendary characters taking back their lightsabers? For real, what happened to this weapon is your life? Could not agree more. Wanted to see Ezra old school and use his saber, the F. I know, man. It doesn't make any sense to me. Feels like this episode wasn't done by Dave, but maybe he is a fraud after all. If he really greenlit this filler piece of shite with 1 episode left, says WRDZ. All dark side female Force users never stay bad. Shake my head. Yeah, same with what's her face from Battlefront 2. Iden Versio. Is Shin being set up as villain in Dave's movie? It's quite possible now. Yeah, who thinks that? I don't know. She's obviously got a lot of resentment for Balin at this point, so I think, you know, it could really go either one way. Cameron Smith says the finale will not be any different. The magic of George is gone. Disappointed and is an understatement. Filoni can't save it with Kathleen involved. The Emperor must go, my apprentices. E-Rocks are lame too. Thrawn still rules. Dead stormtroopers can be killed, I guess. Yeah, for sure. This is simply more of Disney's intention on making male heroes passive, secondary characters. Ezra is going to step aside for Sabine. That would suck. Anakin training recording sequence was good. Yep. Imagine the finale being filler for Filoni movie. Feels like the series becoming a proper setup for it now. Cliffhanger incoming. I would rather get force penetrated in the ear by Ki-Adi Mundi's throbbing head than watch this episode again.